I know we long suspected she was of mortal breed, her warm handshake, that smile. And I know we all agree that she was here, remember? Hell, I thought she got up and spoke. But I'm starting to surmise if we were all wise, we'd see through this guise. For she must be a fairy folk. Every time I turn to find her, I'm given the cruel reminder that she can disappear into poofs of smoke. It's the wise ones say that they'll charm you away, and with a twinkle in their eye, they'll pour magic into your heart. And it must be for not a minute of her song, and I've counted every second since we've parted. It's a potion drunk by lovers of lyrics, romantics, and peddlers of cheap old rhymes. It's a trance that we all wish to fall into, oh, for the own heart's sake, since the beginning of time. She has a hold of me with fairy dust and deep dark forest spells. It's the twisting, twittering lights around the toadstool stump. It's the faint, ephemeral bells. It's the shimmer and twinkle that shines a little too bright. It's the clock's escapement beat freeze. It's around her that strange, shimmering light. It's the way they bow their bows when she walks by the trees. Soft grass rise up to meet her footfall, and surely rivers must flow from her hands. But whenever it is you thought you caught up to her, she shifts into sand. Now she has wings most nights, but she tucks them up now and then. It helps to get into doorways, it keeps from frightening men. But it sets up an awful strain to keep them so bound and constrained and under retention, and that is why it is such a rare sight you see her, for fear of causing too much attention. Now if you be not as familiarly familiar as it were as I am with such things, it is an ancient immigrant woman's wisdom, direct from childhood, that threw me to sing. So it is clear to me, of course, but I thought I'd better share, in case she comes back again, and that way we can all show the proper respect. Now don't worry, a little stretching and I know we'll all get there, but first, do you remember how to genuflect? Because she is the fairy queen that glides so effortless above the ground. Those twinkles are the wee ones, of course, who come out on new moon when mortals are safe in town. Now I know many of you are now doubtful of this knowledge I hold dear, and of one proof now I suppose is your desire. So, I confess, while my body does rest easy with here, my friends, in front of the fire and in the light, it is my own poor heart still dancing atop a toadstool somewhere out there on a moonless, magical night. Thank you. I don't have an IG or any of that shit. I just kind of like reading poetry. So, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do that. And thank you for Sunday.
You bet, you bet. Give it up for Brian Vernon, yo! Thank you so much, Brian.